Ready to go? Hey, everybody. Wow, we're having a writers meeting on time. If you're asking why it's coming out now, it's not too late. It's 8:57, but we just finished up with all our meetings with the FIM and all our mandatory things that we have to go through. So we're right on it, and we've got Matt Spears, and we've got Josh Shecker, and our team is here, and we have one hell of a day planned for you tomorrow. I have to go through a little bit of the repeat. I did a little bit last night, and I'll just hit it right now to get out of the way. All racer starting positions will be determined by prologue qualifying results from today. You can find your starting position at silverkingshartenduro.com. It's the first big link. Click race result. It works beautifully. It's great. On today, the prologue Super Kings was amazing. I saw Bronze doing incredible things. I think it was right in the middle. Some of the things were on the limit, but everybody got through. Our Icelandic grandma got through. It was amazing. It was amazing. You all did so well, and I'm proud of you. I'm personally proud because I know from a fact, showing up to Romania my first time, thinking I was a pretty good rider, it scared the shit out of me. So getting through it, I know how it feels, and I think with the crowd and you saw what you could do, I'm proud of you all. Everyone got through, and silver was on point, and you saw what gold did. It was amazing. So what a wonderful day. Very exciting, and we're just getting started. And
Still got 2 more days.
We got two
Big days.
We got 2 mega days. So another quick point. The official race start is on top of the mountain, and I will go through the time. So that means all of you will have to leave and go on top of the mountain. It is a 7-mile ride on road. It's easy. It's chill. Make sure your fuel tanks are full when you leave the paddock. You will not be able to fill up fuel up on the mountain. During the race, we'll go through it. You'll have 2 opportunities to get fuel. So, next point, how the race will be scored for the weekend. Scoring will be Olympic moto-style scoring from 1 to the number of the last participant. The first place racer will receive 1 point, and the second place racer will receive 2 points, and so on. The Big Mountain Race and the Silver King Finale Race scores will be totaled, and the lowest score wins. In the event of a points tie, the racer with the better result on the multi-lap finale will be the 2025 Silver King. This scoring system will also be utilized for Silver Class. Bronze will have only 1 score after Friday's race. However, a maximum of 30 riders that finish within 30 minutes of the first place rider will have a free go at Silver Class. It is important to note, this will have no effect on your Friday bronze results. So if you take 3rd in your class on Friday and you race Saturday, you still receive 3rd place. Nothing changes. This is a free go. This gives you a chance to step up and see what's going on.
Yep. Extra credit.
That's right. Friday, for all classes, it's 1 lap. And Josh, you have the mileages for the laps?
Yeah, the bronze course is a 16-mile loop, just a little bit over. The silver course is an 18-mile loop, and the gold course is a 20-mile loop.
So the way it is going to work tomorrow is the bronze is the Big Mountain Race. You're doing the full program, and Josh and Matt and the team, they've busted so much new track. They've erased so much road to give bronze a mega experience. And I know the off-road day shrank a bit from last year. However, we've gone hard to make it up and really give bronze a big mountain experience. And it's difficult because we have to cut it out and it has to be rideable. So I will make a quick note that you're going to see some downhills that you probably haven't experienced before. Be relaxed.
Yes.
If you need to get off your bike, just get off your bike and it's going to be okay. There's nothing death-defying, but just get off, let gravity be your friend, and you'll keep progressing. And We think it's a great challenge. It's almost like the Super Kings. We're just giving you a little bit, okay? So
Talking about the downhills for bronze. This is the most excited I've ever been about the bronze course. It's killer. That being said, there's a few downhills.
does this mean
Yeah.
killer?
There's a few downhills. If you see this and you're a bronze rider, and maybe you're not the most confident on downhills, it might be a good idea to hop off your bike. It's not much faster to ride your bike than to walk it. So if you see this sign, you'll know if you should follow this direction. But keep this in mind when you see a big downhill coming up. That's all I got for that.
Do you have anything to say about the bronze
No,
course?
I mean, I'm really happy with the bronze course. I put a lot of thought into this in the off season and cut a lot of trail to get you guys into new areas.
Yep.
Were you
And,
chased by a moose?
I've been chased by at least 2 moose every year I've been here. So, and I finally saw a bear this season.
Yeah.
I think maybe you need to change your deodorant.
Josh and I were running from a moose, and Josh crashed while trying to run from the moose.
Last fall.
Yeah. The other thing with this sign, if you see 2 of them, seriously think about walking your bike. Okay. The more of these you see, the more serious the downhill is.
We're actually thinking about changing this into a podcast, so be prepared. For the silver course, I have here mild sauce. We truly want, and I truly desire, 100% finish. So you have a 4-hour time limit to do the 18 miles. By the way, bronze, you also have a 4-hour time limit. So we want the largest percentage of bronze to finish. I really designed that I'd like to expect 100% besides mechanical of silver finishing.
Yep.
And because it's their mild day and you'll have your big, and man, we have something mega planned for silver on Saturday, but we'll get to that. For the gold class, pros, FIM riders, this is the biggest mountain race we have put on. You guys want to comment about it?
Well, the race is so big, I have to ride the sections in multiple days. So there's that. It's just amazing what these riders can do in such a short amount of time, how much terrain can be covered. And we're pretty excited about the terrain that we did put in there for gold. That being said, I want to touch on the silver mild sauce race. It's still pretty serious. It's just the next day for silver is much bigger than tomorrow. So
Josh, got anything on that?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Matt rides all the gold stuff for me. I ride all the silver stuff.
Okay. This is just the leaving tomorrow morning. This is very important. At 7:45 a.m., we will have gold, silver, and bronze stage. The whole idea of staging you in town, we will stage on Wildcat. Anyone who was at the parade, the street in front of the resort is Bunker. That is not Wildcat. Wildcat is the street that goes how we took the parade route out from the Silver Kings Village. So you should have some signage there. They're going to organize, or he's painting on the ground. I'm not sure which one, but 7:45 a.m. gold, silver, and bronze stage. At 8 a.m., we will have police escort up through Wardener onto the road. 8 a.m. gold parade leaves. 8:15 silver parade leaves. 8:30 bronze parade leaves. The race will start on top of the mountain at 9 a.m. Hopefully, we know the weather's been crazy. It's been exceptionally warm here, so dust is a big thing. Anyone who knows me knows that I don't like dust. And we've spent a lot of money. We have Brando. He's running the water truck as we speak. He's running up that gnarly road in that bumpy-ass giant truck, filling water, dropping water, because it pains me to see you show up with dirty faces and clogged air filters before we've even started a race, and I'm not down with that. So he's working his butt off, and if all goes well, you guys should get up there, pretty good with guaranteed less amount of dust. But he's hitting it tonight as we speak, and he'll be hitting it 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you see that guy, give him a big thumbs up. Brando's a beast. Provides us with elk meat because he's the only one competent lately enough to kill one. So thank you, Brando.
He also hooked up a snow machine at the top of the mountain.
Oh yeah, so we should have 0 to no dust on the start, which is pretty cool. So they hooked up a snow machine that shoots water.
Yeah, it's right now. It's been going for days.
It
and
was
it's
running when we
spraying
left
the
the
start.
mountain.
Yeah, it's just it's not snow because it's not cold enough, but
Yeah.
it's a fine mist of water. It's really cool.
Yeah. So at 9 a.m., Gold will start. The top qualifying 16 will start in a staggered start. The remaining rows of 10 will start every 30 seconds. It's a 5-hour time limit. If you want to come in on the camera, this is my artwork, and this is the start line. There's your 16. They will all start at the same time, all 16. They will wait 30 seconds. We'll go first row. We'll go 30 seconds, second row, and so on. 5-hour time limit. 9:30 a.m. Silver will start on their mild sauce course, which may be mild to spicy. Same, identical start. First 16 staggered start go. Remaining rows of 10 every 30 seconds. 4-hour time limit, and we expect most, if not all, to finish. At 10:15, we have bronze start. Same, 16 staggered start. Remaining rows of 10 every 30 seconds. 4-hour time limit. Going on to the evening at 7 p.m., we have the bronze finisher medal ceremony. We have the coolest medals that we have ever done, and they say the Hard Enduro World Championship on the back. So
sweet.
we stepped up, and they are not plastique. They are heavy metal. At 7:30, this is new for us. It is the Intergalactic Pit Bike Super King Championship. I think it's no rules. I think it's something like roller derby. I think there's going to be spikes. Probably someone's going to take someone out. So I don't think these pit guys mess around. So that is going to be something to watch. One other point, the race finish. The race finish for everyone will be at the top of Kellogg Peak. There will be a Toyota Arch. 20 meters before the Toyota Arch is a easy up. That is where the timing loop is. So race like crazy to the easy up. After the easy up, you can chill out. If you go a little slower, you may even get a better picture. Come in, see your friends, and move through the arch. After you move through the arch, all riders must return to the lodge. You will have signs that you'll go past the arch. You'll drop by the chair 2, where chair 2 comes to the top, and then there's the giant flat ridge that goes down to the fuel station, and you'll hit the road that goes right, and it'll roll around the magic carpet, and you can park right below the lodge. Do not clog the road that goes along the side. That is an access road for ambulances and Silver Mountain staff.
For all the spectators out there, the finish line is at the top of chair 2. You can ride chair 1 down, get on chair 2, take it to the top of Kellogg Peak. That's where the finish line is.
Cool. Another thing on the fuel, like I said, there will only be refueling during the race. Leave the paddock with a full tank. It's a 7-mile road. Another point, this is for FIM and everyone, assistance is permitted in the refueling area. That means if someone is kind enough to help you, that is okay. If they're kind enough to give you parts, that is okay. If they're kind enough to work on your bike, that's okay. We're okay. There is no outside assistance permitted on the course unless there's an emergency. If there's a bike on someone and they're burning and they're screaming, help them. If a rider is hurt, it is your responsibility to make sure they're okay and hang. So you can note your time. You've all been given a piece of pencil and paper that has instructions for any emergencies. Use it. You have a number. Everyone has a phone. Let's keep everybody safe. It's important. It's a big mountain.
On the fuel situation, there's enough fuel up there for everybody. We have mixed fuel and straight fuel, and it is non-ethanol.
Yes. Fuel is good, and you're going to burn through it anyways.
But you don't need to worry about bringing fuel up.
Yes. So fuel and hydration, the first fuel stop is going to be at 4 miles. So I doubt you're going to need it, but there'll be hydration and fuel at 4 miles. We're going to have water stashed at the Milo crossing, so you'll have water there as well. And we'll have a couple other water stops, but they're pretty well spread out. And a big thanks to our new water supplier who've donated the water. And man, it's a great job. They come in 16-ounce cans, so there's no tops, and it'll be cool. I had probably half a dozen today. So
The sponsor? The water sponsor. Yeah.
I know the question.
Yeah. Water's out there on
The
four
water's
different
out- the
locations
water-
on the race
the-
course. The other thing about the fuel area is Hammer Nutrition's there with all their resources that they have as well.
Yes, it is very good water, and I should know, but I've been in the sun all day, and but they're great, and I had half a dozen, and you're gonna enjoy it. Crystal clean H2O. Now, Josh is gonna go over the course markings, and here we go.
Yeah, it's pretty simple here. We're just following. You're following two different ribbons, but they're both blue. The Silver Kings Inside Enduro tape is what you're going to be chasing, along with these blue arrows. And the barricade tape, which is your perimeter and corners and situations where we're trying to merge you on a just separate trail, is going to be white. And that's it for my part of the course marking.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I'd say, and you guys can correct me, 95% of the course is this tape.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes.
So 95%. There are
This tape is almost exclusive for gold.
Yes.
So bronze and silver, this is what you'll be seeing.
Yes. So one quick point on this stuff, and I'll just say it right now. We have 10 checkpoints on the course, and this is to be followed. If this is in your line of sight, whether you're 20, 30 feet over one way, 20, 30 feet over the other way, you're going to be fine as long as you're following this. If you do not break through this barrier tape, you are going to be fine. And it's important because there is money involved. If you're with the arrows, you're going to be fine. But I will tell you this. We have 10 checkpoints. We found out last year that if you cut the course, you do get caught, and the computer automatically penalizes you. You will not see most of these checkpoints. They're all wireless devices that are recording and show exactly where you are. The pro FIM riders are carrying trackers as well as transponders. So they have a full GPS location, and we have GPS the entire track.
And do not follow any blue spray paint. We've done the best we can to cover it up. There was paint from many years ago out there. If it's somewhere we can move it, it's been moved. There is very little of it out there, but we did not mark this year in blue spray paint. It is only ribbon and arrows to follow.
So, and with Josh saying that, please listen. Once again, disregard all paint on rocks.
Yep.
Period.
We painted over it. We flipped them. I mean, I think we got it all, but if there's anything we didn't.
Someone was drinking, got crazy a couple years ago, and a lot of blue paint got sprayed out there. So
Are there any sections where the paint follows ribbon?
it may or may
Yes,
not.
there are a couple sections.
There are sections, but disregard. It doesn't mean you're wrong. It does not exist. So
tape, just follow the
you
tape.
follow the tape,
Yeah.
you follow the arrows, you do nothing. We have not sprayed one drop of blue paint or pink paint or any kind of paint.
I flipped over every rock I could physically move.
Yeah.
All right. So
There's some big rocks that are sprayed.
So I've beat this into the ground. There's paint.
Yep.
So on top of that, the pros have the trackers and have transponders. For the amateur classes, you have the transponders. We know where you are. We know where you skip. And we added something new this year. And now we have, with the system that is integrated in the race results system, is before we were looking at having a physical check where we write down numbers just in case of Armageddon. Well, now we have cameras. These cameras are integrated. They take a picture of every single racer and it actually downloads straight to race result. So as a backup, we actually have photos of each and every one of you on this camera that's mounted on the course. So if you follow all of these things, and we're going to switch to Matt, and you follow what Matt has to do, you're going to have a great result, a proper result, and you're going to have a good time.
Yeah. I want to touch on one more thing with the marking. So pretty much everyone is going to do a great job of following the blue. Just in case something happens and the white perimeter tape does get blown or a moose runs through it, because there's a lot of moose on this mountain, or a furry little black bear runs through it that's been running around. If this gets torn, behind all of the barricade are these. So if you see these, it means you're going the wrong way, and you got to figure out how to get back on the course. So we've done a very good job. Even if the tape does get blown, the white perimeter tape, there is wrong way signs. So keep that in mind. If you see these and no tape, it still means you're going the wrong way. Okay, so on to the splits. So with this race, something that we have a lot of fun with is our 3 different courses. So we have bronze, silver, gold, as you guys know. With that, we have to have splits because they are a different course. So on the course, there's 10 total splits. And before you come up to a split, there is going to be a split ahead sign. These are all very visible, so you should not miss this. It is going to be dusty, so you're going to have to keep your eye out in some scenarios, but there are split ahead signs. And then in front of the split ahead sign, there will be a split sign. And at this sign is where you have to split. So the way that we have this, it's the same. We've done it every year this way. We have the split sign, and then underneath it, we will have your class. Your class has an arrow, and that will tell you which direction to go. So right here we have gold, we have silver, we have bronze. These are actually a scaled down version of what is on the race course. The ones on the race course are quite a bit bigger than these. So these are just a scaled down version. So the way that this works, you have a split sign, you have a gold sign, then you have a silver sign, and then you have a bronze sign, and it is always in that order. So if you see bronze and it's pointing this way, go this way and follow the course. So once you go this way and follow the course, there will always be another arrow making sure that you know that you are following the course. Yep, so that's how it works. You have a split ahead, you have a split sign, you go the direction of your class, and then you have a verification arrow further along on the course that tells you, hey, I'm on the right split, this is where I need to go. We've had this situation in the past. If a spectator or even someone on the course tells you to take a split, there is a chance that they're wrong. It is totally up to the racer to see the split signs, to read them correctly, and to follow them. They're all very clear. This is why we have the split ahead sign, and so it gives you a warning that, hey, check up, there's a split coming. Don't be going full speed, because you need to be able to make a decision on which direction to go. So with splits, you have merges because the course comes back together. So that's where these signs come in. This is a merge ahead sign. So you will see this before there's a merge to give you a bit of a warning. At the merge, you will see the merge sign. And this is what those look like. Sometimes these merge signs are at a slight angle, and you can follow this as an arrow, and that is the direction of the merge. That's how the split and merge works. Same as every year we've done it. Josh, anything to add?
No, that was killer, dude.
Yeah,
Right
I'll just add, as it gets, part of the success of this race is the complexity that we go through to make sure that everybody gets an experience that fits their, at least the skill level they signed up for.
Yes.
And so since we've done that, we do have to do something more complex. It takes a lot more work and a lot more thought. And now it becomes your responsibility to enjoy it. It's your responsibility to race and read the course. Yes. It's your responsibility.
Part of this race is being able to read the race course. It's not like a lot of other races. There are multiple courses, and we've done that for the racer satisfaction, because a bronze rider does not want to ride gold lines, And a gold rider doesn't want to ride bronze lines. Although, actually, a lot of gold riders probably do want to ride the bronze course because it's so epic. But you need to follow, the bronze course is sweet. You need to follow the splits. And if you see a split ahead sign, there are sections of this course that are going to be quite dusty. So if you see a split ahead sign, check up, slow down, make sure you take the right course. If you do take the wrong course, try to get back onto the right course safely.
One last point, when you do finish tomorrow and you go through the Toyota Arch on top of Kellogg Peak, take that ridge, flat ridge, follow the signs down to the lodge, go right around the magic carpet, get through and park. Do not leave unless attended by one of the marshals, or you may be penalized, especially if the race course is still live. We need you to hold up. We're finishing up earlier than we ever have. We're finishing at 3. So we're going to be able to get everyone off the mountain and everyone's going to have time. So bring a little extra money, bring a snack.
Yeah.
There's food and drinks at the gondola house.
Bring some suntan lotion.
Lawn chair, a pair of hiking boots.
A pet monkey, whatever you're into. So other than that, I think that's it. I think we see you all marshaling at 7:45 a.m. on Wildcat, just behind the Silver Kings Village. And man, we're gonna have a sunny, crazy day. I don't know what the moose and bear are gonna think tomorrow.
The coyotes were chirping today.
I don't know. I think they may relocate.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.